All right, new program. Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. It's been a great first 2 weeks, I think. I've really enjoyed your interaction online, on the discussion boards, turned in some great papers. I can tell you're really engaging with the material. And again, I love your interactions. And I don't know about you guys, but um, I have to say that our virtual classrooms are a highlight for me. I had a rough week last week, and when my wife asked me, what was good about this week? What did you do that you really enjoyed? I said, you know what? The virtual classroom. I loved that. Well, in this coming week, your virtual classroom will be Dr. Townsend Tuesday night. I sent you an email on that, and there's also instructions on in Blackboard. For some reason, I can never remember that name. But this is going to be a great week as we look at building trust, vulnerability, and emotions. And a lot of times we think emotions are bad. They are something we are ashamed of, we feel bad about, almost as if we're not being logical, we're not using our brains. There's some fascinating research out there. I don't know that we'll get into it this week about the fact that actually, even when we make logical decisions, we're still making emotional decisions. Just take my word for it. I'm sure there are some of you who disagree with me. But that's actually just the way it is. They've done a lot of research on this, studied brain patterns and what's going on. And even when we're at our most logical, we're still very emotional. And here's what I think is great about that. That's what it means to be made in the image of God. God is a God of emotion. He loves. We love because He loves. He is jealous. He is angry. He is compassionate. He is kind. He is gentle. So the fact that we have emotions actually makes us more like God than unlike God. It's a good thing to be emotional. We do well when we embrace our emotions and when we own them. And yes, it's true. We don't want to necessarily be controlled by them, and we need to learn how to manage our emotions. But I think we are most like God when we embrace our emotional selves. That's what it means to be made in the image of God, after all. Something to think about. So you've got a paper, a reflective post on Blackboard, a couple of other discussions, of course, another aphorism from Taleb. I always thought his name was Talib with an E at the end. I realized I'm misspelling that. Taleb, I guess. If you have any questions, please send me an email, give me a phone call, shoot me a text. I try to check my email every day. I do my best to not do a lot of email on Sundays. Just so you know, my son is getting married this weekend, so it's a very busy week for me as I prepare, as I am the officiant of the wedding. I will be doing the ceremony. So I've got a lot of work to do for that, but I will work on getting those papers graded faster than I did this week, get that knocked out. Appreciate your prayers as I drive up to Michigan and marry my second son. Speaking of emotions, I'm sure it will be a very emotional event. I hope I make it through the ceremony without totally falling apart. Right. Back to papers. Some of you I recommended looking into getting the program Dr. Paper. Dr. period Paper. Dr. Paper. I don't know if it's still available or not. I used it when I was in grad school. Basically, it's a bunch of preloaded templates. There's an APA template, and your pagination should begin on page 2. I know that's something you're all very excited about. You still have to figure out citations and getting your references put together properly, but as far as the format, headers, spacing, font sizes, and everything else, it's right there. It's it's plug and play. So I found that a great use of $30. And also I used dictation. I had Mac Dictate, Mac Speak, or it was Dragon. That's what it was, Dragon software, and that helped me out a lot because I'm not a great typer. Trying to think of some other hints for you all to help you succeed. I think that was about it. If you do submit a paper to the Writing Lab, just send me an email. Let me know when you can meet with them, and then you have until midnight the following day to get your paper wrapped up. So if someone mentioned to me, oh, I submitted my paper, the earliest I can meet with them is Monday morning at 7. I said, fine. Midnight Pacific time on Tuesday is your due date on your paper. All right, I think that takes care of it. I'm going to miss seeing you guys. I think I'm going to be in on Dr. Townsend's virtual classroom, though. I'm going to try to catch that also, and I will see you on Blackboard. Have a great week, everybody. Take care. Bye.